Hi everyone, welcome back to the Saratoga County Board of Elections Small Bite video series for our election inspectors. Today we're going to be going over turning on and turning off the voting machines, both the scanner and the BMD. As you see here, what we've got right now is the BMD because quite frankly the BMD is a little bit more complex. This is specifically going to be covering for Election Day. We will have a separate early voting video. The early voting video will cover the steps required for setting it up on early voting days because there are a few more steps included. On an election day, you don't need to worry about putting the cards in. The machines ship with the cards in them. They basically ship ready to boot up. So, for a scanner, all you need to do is plug it in. However, for a BMD, you do need to remember to open it up with your key provided in the small manila envelope, and you are going to hold down on the power button until it lights up. It takes about 5 seconds. We're not actually going to be booting it on because we can't actually show that on a YouTube video that's accessible to the public. But once you boot it up, your machine is going to start making loud, angry beeps at you. You're going to take your I button, you are going to apply it to the small security hole right here. Just hold it down. It'll probably tell you that it's a failure the first time. Don't worry, just keep holding the I button down and everything will be okay. Because it's based on magnetics, the magnetics usually don't work when you're first applying it. However, if you keep applying it, the magnetics turn out fine because they're consistent. From there, you'll be asked to verify the correct time. You'll verify the time, it should be correct. 99% of our machines are correct, and the 1% of the machines don't actually go out to you as election inspectors because they stay here for us for testing where the time doesn't actually matter. Once you do that, you'll be all set and good to go. It'll have a prompt on the screen for open poll. You'll just hit open poll, it'll print out a zero tape. Most of you have all seen that before. If you haven't, it should be a bunch of zeros. If it's not a bunch of zeros, give us a call immediately at 518-885-2249, and your machine should be up and running. As a reminder, as we tell all our election inspectors, if during the course of the day you run into a situation where you need to actually use the BMD, call us immediately. None of you use the BMD often enough to remember the full steps. And quite frankly, the steps do vary based on what sort of disability you're dealing with. So it's better for us to manually walk you through each step when it comes to that voter, because you may be setting up one of 4 different systems on the machine, and you never know which one you're going to be setting up until you're in that situation. Coming back to closing down the machine, you're basically going to do everything that you did in the morning in reverse. So you're going to take your I button back, you're going to apply it back to that little security key hole that we showed you on the video a few seconds ago. You're going to hold it down, it'll pop up with the full menu. You're going to hit close poll, it's going to be right where the open poll button was. When you hit close poll, it's going to print out a tape with all the results on it. As we cover in our classes, you will very possibly have media and observers there who want to look at it, so just print a second tape, put it somewhere where they can look at it and not bother you, and then grab that back at the end of the night. Once you hit close poll, you are going to power it down twice. That's going to seem redundant, but it is what you're going to have to do. There's going to be a power down button on the LCD menu here. You're going to press that first. From there, if it's a scanner, again, scanners are easy. Sorry folks who have to work in a BMD district. If it's a scanner, once you've powered it down, you can just unplug the machine. If it's a BMD, you're coming back to the battery, holding the battery down. You're going to hold it down. It's a little bit longer this time. You're going to get a nice solid click, and that's going to be the indicator that the machine has turned off. It's a click and a bit of a thunk. So wait for the click thunk. And then these 2 lights here, when it's powered on, these 2 lights should be glowing red. Once you've powered them off, it'll take about 10 to 15 seconds. These lights will then go dull. They won't be lit up. You'll be good to break the seals on the cards, punch here to pop the card out, punch here to pop the card out. Those cards go back in our red card pouch, go back to the Board of Elections. You're all set and good to go. If you're having any real problems with it, be sure to give us a call, 518-885-2249. Talk to Zach or Alice. They'll be able to walk you through in minute details anything that you need to know. Thanks for watching our video. Be sure to check out the other videos in the series. Have a great rest of the day. Thanks for being our election inspectors.